Is Gervonta Davis playing politics with the Shakur Stevenson fight? What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Cardinal Red Sports. Let's talk about it. All right, y'all. So the question is being asked whether Gervonta Davis is ducking the Shakur Stevenson fight for easier paydays because he knows he can't beat him. And I just want to break that down, give my 5,000 nickels for anybody.
Man, I think it's 50-50. Like, I think that fight gotta happen. I'm hoping it happen in the next year at least. Like, because I think it gotta cook and brew a little bit more. I was hoping that Lomachenko would at least fought one of them. Even I would have rather him fight Shakur, because Shakur beating him to me would bring his name up to where it would have made the Tank fight happen. Because Tank on that Canelo side of boxing where, he getting the big bag no matter who we fight.
All right, so Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson, politics, what's really going on?
Go home and get the gun.
All right, y'all, so first and foremost, if you stink, get you some 1 million par 4 by Paco Rabanne, because you stink. So Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson, a lot of people are framing this to be like the biggest fight in boxing. I'm a real nigga, wow. Which I do believe it's a huge fight. I think it's one of the biggest that can be made. I think if they made it in the first quarter of 2025, it would most likely be the biggest fight of that year, which would be spectacular for boxing, because even though the Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight wasn't an actual fight.
Love you too.
I wish they wouldn't have said it was sanctioned, because technically I don't even think it really goes on Mike Tyson's record. But it was a good look as far as ticket sales and pay-per-view sales for boxing. And I think that if Gervonta Davis and Shakur was to make their fight in the first quarter, they can kind of ride the coattail of that success.
If I find $2 when I know I had 7, I'll be on your monkey ass like 5 minutes to 11.
Not only that, perhaps, there's an opportunity for them to put Jake Paul in the mix somehow.
Show love, nigga.
And just kind of try to ride that wave to get more people to tune in. But as far as the politics that are being played with Shakur Stevenson, do I feel like there are politics actually being played? Is Gervonta Davis actually like stalling the fight out?
Nigga, please.
I don't think so. I think that it's a situation of, 2 years ago, everybody knew who Tank was. Everybody knew what Tank was, and Tank was proving it. Shakur Stevenson still needed to prove himself. And a year later, last year, Shakur Stevenson proved himself. And now it's a situation of how do we get this fight together? It's not so much that, one guy I think is ducking the other guy so much.
I don't fucking like you.
I just think it hasn't been the right timing yet. And the numbers have to be right for that fight because of everything that happened with Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence.
I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
And how bad that ended up, how bad the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight ended up. It's got to be right for both guys. So, when one guy goes down, when somebody has to lose, his career is not just over, and it's got to be some type of stipulation in there that guarantees the loser a rematch, because that fight's going to be so big, there has to be a rematch. The problem with Mayweather-Pacquiao, the problem with Spence and Crawford, there was no rematch.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.
People really want to see a rematch. The problem with boxing in general now, and the only person who's really actually given that double action, pause, is Canelo Alvarez. Like, Canelo will fight you and beat you and give you a rematch. He's not afraid of getting exposed in that rematch. So he'll actually give you a rematch if you was to lose to him, if your name is big enough.
To all my savages out there, today, it's time to disturb somebody's day.
Unlike Floyd, unlike Crawford, Gervonta Davis is in a situation where, let's just say he loses to Shakur Stevenson. He's going to need that rematch, because nobody's going to want to tune in, you know, anymore to watch the Gervonta Davis show, especially if Shakur dominates him. You know, as much as people have said that Gervonta Davis is a one-trick pony and can only punch hard. But I ain't upset! If Shakur dominates him, his career is going to take a serious tank, and he's going to need, no point intended, it's going to take a serious tank. But he's going to need that rematch to rebuild himself. And the same for Shakur. If Tank goes in there and knocks Shakur out...
I can't say it! Harry, Mama! Here, Harry! Mama!
Shakur's either going to have to rematch him and give a better showing, or he's just going to have to retire. So I think that, like Glorilla says, even though I don't really listen or like her music, but I've heard this crap everywhere, you gotta let it cook.
You better put some stink on this motherfucker, like your life depends on it. You understand me?
Well, CPM means click per million, but it really means click per 1,000.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
The commercial runs and money's made, and they give you like $1 and they take 20.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
And they give you no accounting. My thing as a boss is, you're gonna pay me some money. If you gave me $1 million, I need to know how much you make.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
That's why they robbed us in music, because we didn't understand the language. We didn't understand what owning your masters would mean.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
You don't know about your digital. They're taking your CPMs, and the government doesn't know the language.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about all that down in the comment section below. That like button for me. Share, subscribe. Holler at me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. But you're more than likely to get a response on the tubes or holler at me over there. You want to collabo, feature a product, your channel, on my channel, feel free to hit my Gmail, because it is a flock of cards at gmail.com. And we are man here.
Don't try this at home.
I don't know shit about boxing.
I ain't one to trick, I'm just investing. It's your boy Louis Keys from the West End. Any questions? Whether straight or you lesbian, play this here while I'm dressing. Now put your clothes back on. Hop in the ride, let me take you back home. She say she felt it in her backbone. Pulled a ride over, let her hop back on. She fell off and she got back on. Niggas like me be getting they Mac on. Slacks on, cap on. Yeah, that's your girl, but she ain't coming back. Now over half of my niggas trying to get the money stacking up. DJ spinning, trying to get the honeys back and knock it up. You see your girl right there, I'm trying to pipe her. She like, it is what it is. She like, it is what it is. She like, it is what it is. It is what it is. She like, it is what it is. She like, it is. Check it is. I got a brick house, but it's like I'm talking to a brick wall. Got a thick wall, but she shit tall. Checking on my missed calls, get me pissed off. I tolerate it, cause without her be like withdrawal. She got me fiending, dreaming of beating it up. I'm leaving my peoples and creeping with her. When I had a little chick, I was cheating with her. She wanna G to hit raw, get the skeeting in her. Whoa, hit raw, I snap like bitch, no offense, but I ain't known you for that long. See, nowadays these gold diggers invest. If they can't get the hot nigga, get the nigga who next. And it is what it is. I'm like, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm like, it is what it is. I'm like, it is what it is. Now over half of my niggas trying to get the money stacking up. DJ spinning, trying to get the honeys back and knock it up. You see your girl right there, I'm trying to pipe her. She like, I told y'all, my G is precise. You need a nigga like Young Keys in your life. That nigga Young Keys might be in your wife. While you gone to work, have a gone berserk. Till the day they put my face on the shirt, I'ma be playing for my freak ladies, doing them things behind closed doors. Better keep her close for my mark on yours. It is what it is. I'm like, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm like, it is what it is. I'm like, it is what it is. Now over half of my niggas trying to get the money stacking up. DJ spinning, trying to get the honeys back and knock it up. You see your girl right there, I'm trying to pipe her. She like, it is what it is.